Hi, my name is Ryan Flores, and I am an Adult Services Librarian at the Westchester Public Library. Today, myself and two of my colleagues, Patrick Callahan and Lisa Martin, are here to discuss a unique programming opportunity we have called the Nature Discovery Challenge, or the NDC. The NDC is an experiential-based program that combines photography with naturalist-led hikes, allowing for the user to discover and learn about the science, biology, and beauty of our local native lands. The NDC was funded in part by a grant through RAILS, RAILS being the library consortium that we belong to, and this particular grant was written by myself and our former teen librarian Melissa Arroyo last spring. This was a partnership grant, which meant that before we could even apply for it, we needed to have at least one partner organization backing us up. We had two partner organizations though. They were the Forest Preserves of Cook County and the Save the Prairie Society. Now, with the money we received through the grant, we were able to purchase 8 Nikon D3500 DSLR cameras, as well as lenses and other equipment for the cameras. And our partner organizations are providing the naturalists and experts that will be leading our participants on these hikes and expeditions. The Westchester Public Library is a strong believer in experience-based programming. This is programming where the participant is actively engaged. As far as the NDC is concerned, participants are using library equipment to photograph nature. They're being led on these hikes by the naturalists from our partner organizations for about 1 to 2 hours, where they're pointing out various flora and fauna. And once the hikes are over, the participants are uploading their photos to laptops, where again the naturalists will review the photos and point out any of the plants, animals, or insects they may have been able to capture with the cameras.
Like Ryan said, we have 8 camera bundles. Each one has a camera, complete with a kit lens that's a 18 to 55 millimeter zoom. And then we also have a 40 millimeter micro lens. This is good for up close photography. So plants, bugs, you can get some really great detail with these things. They're super cool, and I'll include an example here for you to look at. And for something that's more far away, we have a 70 to 300 millimeter telephoto lens. These are good for taking photos of birds. If you want something that's super far away, we also have a 150 to 600 millimeter Sigma sports lens. I don't have one with me, but they're super, super cool. You can get some great photos with them, such as this one and this one. When NDC participants are finished taking photos, we reconvene and break up the laptops. Each laptop has software on it that's good for viewing photos, and participants can view and edit their pictures before uploading them onto a flash drive to take them home. These are really good laptops. I'm actually editing this video on one right now.
As cool as the camera gear is, we have not lost sight of this project's purpose, which is giving our public access to an experience through which they can discover the natural biology basically in their own backyards. That's why it's called the Nature Discovery Challenge. Digital photography is just the medium of discovery. So what starts out as a neat opportunity to spend time out on the prairie or in the woods with free rein to take high quality photos turns into kind of a biology lesson, which could potentially turn into a lifelong hobby, passion, or maybe even a career. The success of this program really rests on 2 very important partnerships we've developed with the Cook County Forest Preserve and the Save the Prairie Society. Both of those organizations are partners of record in the grant we were awarded. Bill Marzalek is the steward of McCormick Woods in North Riverside. He's taken participants on guided hikes through both McCormick and Natural Grove Forest Preserves, which flank the Des Plaines River. Bill's an extremely knowledgeable guy and has really opened our eyes to how deceptively complex, diverse, and beautiful both of these forest preserves are. The Save the Prairie Society has also been very generous with providing guided hikes through the Wolf Road Prairie. Most people don't realize that even though it looks like a parcel of land waiting to be developed, the Wolf Road Prairie is actually one of a kind. It's an Illinois nature preserve and is one of the most protected lands in the entire state of Illinois. I can guarantee you that if you join us out on the prairie with some of the Save the Prairie Society's experts like EJ, Rita, or Larry, you're going to see plants that you've never seen before and will probably never see again elsewhere. You'll also get to see the historic Prairie House, which is like this time capsule of 19th century life and culture that overlooks the prairie to the south. Participants actually get to review their photos in its south meeting room after we take photos of the prairie. So this is a unique and extremely enriching program that can turn even the most hardened 21st century screen-addicted couch potato into a budding conservationist. So I hope you'll consider joining us on the Nature Discovery Challenge.